go. Back to the game. Here we go. So we are in Siberia this time.
Siberia. In the Gulag.
I think most of the game is in Siberia in this one. Actually, I think all three of these games take place primarily in one spot. Yeah, I know 1 and 3 definitely did. And this game started in Syria, but then moved to Siberia. Which is really only 2 letters different now that I think about it. First game was off the coast of Japan. Third game is in Peru. I think it's Peru. The place that used to be the Inca.
Right.
I think it's Peru. Which is a much nicer setting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Middle of... Oh yeah, I was about to go down this... Not in the exact spot I was. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go up there.
Yeah, I think someone's out there.
Oh. Gotta re-kill these guys.
Somebody's toying with us.
An old Soviet work camp. Trinity's taken it over completely.
We may have a problem here.
Oh, you do. You absolutely do have a problem here, sir.
Somebody's fucking with us.
Yep. You were correct. And if by fucking with, you mean giving you an arrow fellatio.
Oh.
We were joking about this yesterday, but the fact that the game does not, for some reason, does not let me salvage their weapons. Like, I can take supplies and ammo from them, but it's like, why can't I take their assault rifle?
I know.
Look, I'm on your side here. I've been working as a maintenance tech for Trinity out here, but I've got to get out of here. These people are insane. I've been stockpiling gear. It's yours, if you can pay for it.
Wait a second.
They won't notice a few missing items, but if they catch wind, or if
People
they
are
see
insane. The prices are so low.
dead man. I'll need some untraceable currency in case things go south. Gold, preferably.
Strange.
You think we can make a deal?
I'll see
I
what I
appear
can
to
dig
still
up.
have the item. Like, there used to be an item on the middle of this bench that I bought from him last night. I thought it reloaded. Like, he's acting like I just met him for the first time. Those guards out there were alive.
Yeah.
Again, after I killed them yesterday. But the
Well,
thing I
they
bought
reset.
is still mine. That's weird.
Huh.
It's like some stuff reset, but some stuff didn't.
He used to
Oh,
be
well.
an adventurer like you.
I think I still have the rope ascender. Because it was not available on that bench anymore.
Tender, I hardly know her.
Oh.
Your reports have ceased.
Ascending her is what you do when you're on a date with an Amazon.
We've had trouble with the natives. Our communications were offline, but everything is now under control.
If the situation becomes untenable, we will step in.
It won't. You sent me for a reason. I was chosen for this. I will succeed.
See that you do.
Hey!
Whoops.
That guy's done some
Probably
good
should have had your gun in hand, girl, although you probably still would have gotten taken down there.
Let me find it.
It?
Thing about, Tomb Raider.
Lara, are you okay? Oh, thank God. Hannah, what are you doing here? I don't know. I can't remember. What's happening, Lara? I'm scared.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think they'd come after you. This is all my fault.
are they? What do they want?
The same thing my father was after.
Oh no, Lara. I told you not to do this. Whatever they want, just give it to them.
It's not that simple. Just hold on. I'll get us out of here. Somehow. Don't touch her!
Please. No.
Talk!
No! No, you bastard!
Where's the divine source?
Please! Just stop! I don't know where it is!
That's enough. She doesn't know.
Oh, damn.
What? You... No. You're with them! I can't believe this. You can't!
Language.
You couldn't let it go, could you? I knew you'd find your way to this place. What did you expect? Doesn't have to be this way. We seek the same thing. We could use someone like you. You want a purpose in your life? We can provide that.
You've got to be kidding. I've seen how Trinity operates.
Is that a no?
It's a no fucking way! Tell me, Anna, were you recruited by Trinity before or after you started screwing my father?
I loved Richard. But he was blinded by idealism, and it destroyed him. What would you do with the artifact? Show it to the world? Redeem your father's good name? You're still so naive. Just a frightened little girl trying to walk in her daddy's shoes.
We're done here.
No. Not yet. You and I, we can still be on the same side of history. Think about it, Lara.
I don't like her already.
Funny thing is, I'm looking at the voice cast here.
Oh,
This isn't over. Bastard!
Don't recognize too many of the ones that didn't come over from the original game. But the guy playing
Perhaps
Constantine
that's all
there.
he knows how to be.
I thought I was alone.
So did I, but here we are. So what should I call my new acquaintance?
Nothing. I won't be staying.
Constantine has little patience.
Nor do I.
So I see.
He's got yellow eyes. Oh,
Nice trick. Can you get us out of here?
You've seen A Christmas Story, right?
There's no us.
I don't think
I don't
so.
even know who you are or
Oh
why
my
you're
god.
here.
It's never my favorite, but I've seen it a bunch of times because it's always on
Sorry.
marathon every Christmas.
I'm not feeling particularly trusting right now.
You won't get far without me.
You don't know how far I've come.
What
And,
do you know about them?
A sect,
Man, they're still talking.
ancient
Yeah.
and secretive. They believe themselves to be doing the work of God.
From what I've seen, they're pretty far from holy.
As holy.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, which one was Christmas Story again?
There's a breeze coming through here.
The one the kid trying to get the
able to
Red
break
Ryder
through.
BB gun.
Okay, yeah,
the-
I've heard of elements of it, but I don't think I've ever actually watched it.
Dad had the leg lamp and all that stuff. It's been part of like pop culture kitsch
And what do you plan to do
all
with
the
that?
years since.
I'll let you know when I think of it.
It's not so big in Canada, I don't think.
It's my brother-in-law's favorite, and like I said, I think TBS or TNT, one of the stations,
All the more reason to get
marathons
out
it
of
every
here.
Christmas. Anyways, one of the more definitive characters was the bully of the piece, Scut Farkas. And they always said one of the features says he had yellow eyes. Well,
Ah, here's
Constantine is voiced by Zach Ward, who played
Is there a
Scut
way
Farkas.
No, but I
go
found
figure.
something that might be useful.
And he's done a bunch of other character roles since then, from his childhood to today. You know, he's
It's
been
always
working.
fun when you get those surprises, you know?
Yeah. The voice sounded like somebody else. I thought it was, for a second, I thought it was like Clancy Brown or somebody. Another
Well, I
great
mean, it's been a
character
long
actor.
time between roles. He probably sounds different than he used to.
Oh yeah. The other role I'm known for was in the early 2000s on the sitcom Titus, where he played the younger brother. That was a crazy comedy show too.
Careful. We don't want to attract attention. It worked. Can you get out?
That's the idea.
Wait. Let me out. I can help you.
I can't trust you.
We may not be enemies. I can see that. I suspect you do
Enemy
too.
of my enemy.
I work better alone.
I know the layout. I know the land.
I'm a fast learner.
I have no doubt of that. Maybe I can offer you something more valuable. I know what you're all after. Thank you. I'm Jacob.
Lara, take this. In case we get separated.
That was a look.
We have to move. The guards will be coming through on rounds any moment.
I have to check the
Do you
loot
know the way
first.
out?
All right, nothing here.
Yes. I've had some time to study this place.
That's probably good for now. Okay.
How long were you in that cell?
Long enough to learn that Constantine won't stop until he's found what he's looking for.
The divine source. Is it here?
Trust must go both ways, Lara.
What is this?
A history lesson. This place has its own scars.
It was a work camp. The Soviets sent prisoners here to work in the mines. That doesn't look like mining. It looks like an excavation. Those are ancient. What did they find?
You'll have to ask them. We have to go. We aren't safe here.
Aren't. I got my pistol back at some point as well. Maybe it was in the box there. But I'm out of ammo. So I'm still gonna have to use the bow. For now? Oh, hold on. What's this?
I've finally laid my betrayals bare. Lara knows the truth. Now a strange series of emotions has gripped me. Remorse, certainly. Remorse for a piece of me that was left inside that torture cell. But something else, too. I know Constantine thinks that I've lost my edge, that my time with the Crofts has made me soft, but he's wrong. It isn't softness. It feels instead like a new kind of resolve. I knew Lord Croft to be an intelligent man. I know his daughter holds secrets in her head. As an ally, she'd be invaluable. As an enemy, she'll be a difficult problem. I must make sure that Constantine's arrogance doesn't get the better of him as we take her on.
Game forcing the player's character to release the guy. It's almost like the game has a certain story it wants to tell. And releasing him is an important part of that story. That would be fucked up if we didn't let him out.
Our best chance of escape is to make our way to the old train yard.
And what then?
My village is in a valley on the other side of the mountain. We'll be safe there.
Command Post 2, last chopper outbound. Roger. That'll be the last shipment. Reports of trouble at the communications depot.
Alright, up
More
it is.
natives.
Negative. We caught an armed intruder to the outside. Some woman. She stirred up trouble on the perimeter.
Are we expecting others?
Well, you know what you gotta do now.
Stay here. I'll take care of this.
Got the little chopper!
I like how you rubbed a little stank on that one.
Hold on. That's it. You're good to go.
Okay, let's move this thing out. Constantine wants a team up at the copper mill before the storm sets in.
He around.
Oh,
I'll check it out.
yeah, that guy fall down and go boom.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Man down. Spread out.
Now, you weren't here yesterday when I was noticing there's a new feature they have in this game.
Yeah.
You see how some of the enemies get highlighted yellow, some get highlighted red?
Yeah.
That's the game telling me they highlight yellow if it's an enemy, but no other enemies are looking at him at the moment. And they're highlighted red is if there's another enemy that can see them right now. So the game's basically telling me if you shoot this guy,
You're gonna
will
alert
somebody
the
else see him being hit?
Got it. Ooh, now the arrow crafting now. You make your own arrows.
Yep, they got a crafting system in this game, or as Burnswell said yesterday, a crafting system.
Nah.
So I collect wood and I collect feathers, and I can make arrows.
So
Very
then you can not only
quickly on the run as well, as it turns out.
you can not only have this under gaming, you can go arts and crafts.
Oh,
Looks like this was deliberately
I like it.
sabotaged.
Maybe the natives.
All the more reason to shoot
okay.
him on
I
sight.
think these two guys are the only ones left. Oh no, there's the guy over there.
Oh.
Yes, this is
Looking
not an
a
ideal
little-
outfit for me to be in either, certainly.
Yeah. Being a little Indian while you're gaming.
What the hell?
I'm heating up the last of that pork.
Mm-hmm.
Little barbecue sauce. Tomorrow, if I get the stuff, I'm gonna make miso soup.
Oh, I've never made my own, but I love miso soup.
If you have like,
Shit.
I don't know if there's a place you can get it in a regular grocer. If you have an Asian grocer nearby, you can usually find miso paste.
Yeah, I could do that. I just haven't.
Yep. So the thing you want to get is miso paste and dashi stock. Those are the two main ingredients.
Dashi, that's the liquid stock.
No, it's a powder. It's made from what's that stuff called? God.
Yeah, but if it's called stock, then that means it's basically meant to be mixed with water to be the,
Oh yeah.
the
Or
basis for
you
soup.
just put the powder. Basically, you mix the miso, I think, with the water and the dashi stock, and then makes the soup.
What?
And then you can add
I'll take a
stuff
look.
like
Don't go far.
some chopped green onions, maybe some tofu,
Ideally, those are pretty traditional, yeah.
some dried seaweed.
Yep, nori, in other words.
Yep. I like it. The first time I ever tried it, was when I was taking one Chinese recipe and it needed miso paste, but only a bit of it, and had so much left over. I said, "Well, let's make miso soup," and I did. And the first time I tried it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good! How does something with no meat taste so savory?"
Yeah, like I don't know what it is about that stuff. I don't know how it has so much flavor to it, but it does. It's also a really good base for ramen as well. Like if you go to a proper ramen place, restaurant, they'll ask you. You usually have like 2 or 3 different soup bases you can choose from, and one of them will be miso.
And you can even add some to if you have like instant ramen or the ramen noodles, add a bit of that to it for extra flavor.
Yeah, you could do that. Seaweed used for dashi is a species called kombu. I don't know if nori is a species of seaweed or if it's just what they call it when they dry it out. I don't actually know. Oh, here's the red laptops I'm supposed to destroy.
Bonito, that's what it's called. Bonito tuna. That's what dashi stock is made out of.
Ah, so it's fish stock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, nice. Alright, so a couple of bodies got spotted, but nobody actually saw me. Okay.
Couple of dead bodies. Nothing wrong with that. But this, we might be lucky to be alive.
Anna has let the mask fall. She and I are finally fully reunited. It has been difficult without her these past years. When I'm weak, it's always been her voice that gave me strength. When she loses hope, I ignite that hope for her. That being said, I must confess that I am worried about her. Her health falters, yes, but my concern is with her resolve. I fear that some piece of her was lost in her time with the Crofts. She must have faked her emotions for Lord Croft so powerfully they became real. And now I feel that fear has spilled over to Lara.
It's Lara! God damn it. Say my name right. Yeah, the loot body icon is kind of disturbing, having a knife on it, like you're gonna skin the dead soldier. Yeah. I think it's because that's the generic symbol for gather resources from this, in this case I'm looting like craft materials like maybe cloth, or like the generic nuts and bolts type thing. But yeah, it does feel like they're implying you're gonna skin him.
Crawl inside him for warmth.
We actually made that joke yesterday. About we were freezing like we are now, and we had to kill a giant bear. So we're like, you could use that bear as a house. I wonder if it's the same internal temperature as a tauntaun. Lukewarm.
Jacob, I found a way to open the inner gate.
Head to the courtyard. I'm already inside.
Cutting their pack off them? Yeah, could be.
Somebody was making a joke about two different streamers, and one was DSP. I forget who the other one was, and said, "Who would you rather be trapped on a desert island with?" And somebody said, "Yeah, well, if it's DSP, you can always skin him and make a shelter out of him."
Yeah.
It's like, I played Rust.
Oof. I haven't, thankfully, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
It's for what it is. I like the concept.
I don't. It's not my kind of thing. I don't like...
Survival games?
Survival games are okay, but I don't like them when they have PvP. Especially.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't... Like, if I've got to worry about survival already, I don't want to also have to worry about getting griefed along the way.
Yeah. Especially if sometimes it's the people griefing you are your own teammates.
Yeah.
And that's usually a lot of the streamers. That's what they're doing. They're usually messing with each other.
Yeah.
What is he
That's
doing?
how you get, you know, your audience amused.
Be careful, Lara. Records are quite convincing, but I want to get into those ruins myself.
And Croft?
We keep our eye.
Right.
Hey, Jack. Welcome.
I cannot wait to leave this frozen hell.
Then I have good news.
I can't wait to shoot you in the face.
The natives have a settlement on the other side of the mountain.
Soon, you will have your day.
We both will. Just as long as you don't lose focus again.
What do you mean?
You're sentimental about her. The Croft girl, I can tell because she's still alive. We can't afford to dwell in the past.
You doubt me? You know what I've given to Trinity, what I've sacrificed, what I face. I'm fine.
She sounds like me.
Life has not been kind to either of us, but I swore I'd always protect you.
Now who's being sentimental?
I promise you. All of this will be worth it in the end. With the divine source, you will live. But more importantly, you will live in a world cleansed of sin.
Uh-oh.
How's that? Explain.
Yeah, throw in religion.
Send
and...
your men to this settlement. Find out what they know.
These guys are, by the way, part of a group called Trinity that's more or less than like the Knights Templar. Bunch of religious psychos.
Got it.
Let me have my pleasures.
Murdering in the name of God, etc.
There used to be this game, and I wish I
None
could
of this
remember
will
the
matter.
Hold
name
on.
of it.
The day
Hang on.
our work is accomplished.
Constantine, you're needed in the holding cells.
We're in this together, sister. Remember.
Always.
Now, is that religious sister or literal sister?
No. They're Space Marines. Brother.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
On the other hand, they're both blondes, so maybe.
Mankind shall be judged. The non-believers turned to ash and swept away. And
See
the
what I mean?
pure of faith will be raised up and given life eternal.
But choose wisely.
Get out! I'll find you!
We've got to find them. Keep looking.
Forehead keeps getting itchy. I think it's time to
Here somewhere.
wash the helmet. Yeah, Burnswell, that would have been another great opportunity to shoot him in the face,
Got to
but I
find a
think
way
in
out
this
of here.
case, spying on them and getting more info about what the group's up to was more important this time around.
Lara, the train
other
yard is on the
times-
north end of the Gulag. I'll wait for
whereas
you there.
otherwise,
On my way.
there were definitely other times when she really just should have shot the person in the face.
Damn. Got to get out.
Strange being in the
All right,
field.
Burnswell.
I was undercover for so long, locked in a life of comfort at Croft Manor. Here, there is no comfort at all. The air is frozen, the food is canned and cold. The company, aside from Constantine, is abysmal. But I asked to be here. I need to be here. I do not have the luxury of time or patience. Constantine and I begin this journey together. I will be there when he fulfills his destiny. So for now, I'll breathe deep. I'll let the cold air burn my lungs. I'll let it remind me that I'm still alive. And let it fuel me for the final push towards our destiny.
You know what? I think I'll just keep the hat off for the stream.
Tear this place apart.
It is causing me a bother today. That way, Burnswell gets bonus time on his remove the hat redeem.
Yay.
Somebody should tell Rika. Or Mika, I mean. Wrong Ika.
Mika Rika Muka Muka.
Actually, I don't know how Rika feels about it, too. I know Mika's fond of doing that one, though.
A military patch for Trinity soldiers. Aside
Mika,
from
Mika.
the design, there's no identifying text.
Chico
They
Boko.
keep themselves hidden, even from their own foot soldiers.
It is a good, it's a good icon.
Yeah.
Just feel vaguely fashy, though, which it is. So that's fitting. Okay, boop.
I don't believe how many patches and shirts and designs on pins. It's like, oh, that would look really cool. I was like, some white supremacist group is using it.
Yeah.
If it's something Viking or Teutonic or something in nature, it's like that's usually what they're using. It's like,
Yeah.
come up with your own shit and quit spoiling history for everybody.
Shit!
Come on.
You're gonna die!
Shit.
Oop.
Oh, this is how I get my assault rifle. I'm allowed to take it from this guy, just not anybody else.
Hey, kid, today was a good day.
Mm-hmm. Burnswell's curious about what's the deal with the gloves. To stop me from getting sweat all over my controller while I'm using the controller to stream. So I don't have to pause and wipe my hands off every few minutes. Because I'm a sweaty boy sometimes. In my old age. And rotundness.
What kind of gloves are they?
Hold on. Did it contain my gamer goo? No. It's funny you should say that. I actually have gamer goo, although I got a couple of like sample packets.
Yeah.
They don't work well enough for my level of like. I think they would work for people who only sweat a little bit, but I think it's not quite enough for me. I tried using it once, and then after a while, it still got overwhelmed. These are the gloves, though.
Yeah.
Called
Like,
Ironclad brand gaming gloves. Like they're designed to be used with a gamepad.
Okay, nice. I was almost wondering were they like divers gloves or something.
Yeah, like it's designed so that if I'm using like for example, when I'm using my PS4 controller, the touchpad still detects my touch even through the glove.
Neat.
And it's got good grip.
Well, that's good.
And it breathes well, so that like I sweat a little bit inside the gloves, but not as badly as one might expect generally otherwise.
Yeah.
They seem to be pretty good gloves. I've been using for a little while now.
I didn't know what the gamer goo was. I just looked it up. Well, it was like, okay.
It works. Just not quite enough for my needs. But I think it would work for most people.
And it's like gamer goo. It's like just don't. It's like just don't shoot it. You know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
I don't.
The idiot who had a gun out and shot the canister of G fuel on his table.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
On stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now. But no, this gamer goo stuff is it's a hand lotion you put on that stops you from sweating.
Interesting.
And it itself evaporates quickly, so you're not getting goo. Like you're not getting the lotion all over your controller either. It evaporates and then it like makes some sort of seal for your pores or something.
Yeah.
so that you don't sweat. But after using it for, I think it's partly because getting in my old age and my little bit overweightness, I sweat somewhat easily. Also, my room gets stuffy very easily. So it gets overwhelmed a little bit for me. But I think it would work pretty well for most people. You can buy 3 of those sampler packs for $5.
Yeah.
Which is what I did to try it out.
That reminds me. My worst thing is sweat.
Present for you.
My head sweats at night.
There's special pillows you can get that redirect, like breathe better, so that can help be prevented.
I might get one sometime.
They help direct the heat away from your head.
See if we have any at the store. I got some extra dough. I can buy one.
Yeah.
And if we don't have it there, there's a Bed and Bath Beyond across the way. I'm sure they probably have one.
You can look into that. Didn't mean to pick that thing up in the first place. So I can use these metals I'm picking up to combine. Oh, I'm mixing full up on. Oh no, I wasn't. I was just busy. I can combine that with the cans to make it into like an explosive, handcrafted, like improvised explosive. But I think I can use the metals for other things too, so I don't want to waste them.
Yeah.
I think it's also an upgrade material. Okay, I need a lockpick. I don't have. Okay. There's a lot of optional things in this game, like optional challenge things that require you to do some backtracking later. I don't think there's much required backtracking, so I wouldn't quite call it a Metroidvania, but maybe Metroidvania Light.
Yeah.
At least in optional ways. Oh, hold on. Recording.
As we push deeper into the valley, I find myself staring at the ruins and pondering my own mortality. These structures have been here for ages, waiting for this moment. I can feel their anticipation. The stone itself wants us to succeed. And what is there to stop us? Non-believers, the fearful, and the lost. Those that hid the source from Trinity for so long. We are the very people who would use what's hidden here as it was intended to be used. This world is too corrupt, too rotten, too sick to be saved by any means other than Trinity. We will have our army. A righteous man will lead it. Constantine will be that man.
Oh, so you're just gonna wipe out the world except for the people that you choose to be immortal? That's not psycho or anything. Yeah, Burnsville, the three places the body loses heat from the most being the heads, hands, and feet. Because they're the places that have the most surface area.
Okay, I just
or
saw
the largest percentage of those things are like the extremities, you know. Oh, hello. Stuff.
Things. More loot.
Secrets revealed. Aha.
Already.
Jacob? Is that you, Jacob?
Lara, be careful. They're everywhere. You'll run into some trouble. There he is! Take him out! Damn it!
Shit!
While you guys are having a gunfight, I'm gonna have a nap.
For the first time in weeks, things are becoming clear. I know there's something hidden here. The Soviets came looking for it too, and now Trinity and Anna. God, I still don't quite quite believe it. All this time. Did she watch Dad as well? I've got to keep moving. Find Jacob and join his people. If I can prove myself to them, maybe he will tell me more about this place.
And I had 3 skill points to spend. This is nuts. There's good stuff in here. Take this.
Looking at a picture on Twitter, some guy from a convention dressed up as the Riddler from the Batman, the new movie. He's holding a sign that says, "If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, God.
I don't like that low ammo capacity. Bolt action rifle. No, I like having auto rifle, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Increased damage, yes. More rate of fire, and not that exciting. Extended mag, yes, that'd be nice. Alright, also let's change outfits. Let's go back to... where was my one that gave me more ammo capacity? Let me see, I can do this, which will make my guns sometimes not cost ammo. Or I can do this where I don't get that benefit, but I can just carry more ammo. It's a bit of a boring outfit, but I like the effect. I was making the Fashion Souls joke yesterday of, you know, do you choose your gear based on what it looks like, or what the benefits it gives you are?
Yeah.
Because there's some nicer looking ones that don't give me benefits, but then there's the ones that give me benefits but don't look as nice. I'll stick with this one. I like a lot more ammo capacity. Bit of an ugly outfit, though. Okay.
Hit the light! Give me covering fire! Focus fire! He's dead! Under fire! Let's finish this!
I agree. Let's.
Got a flanking position! I got moving into cover! Man down! Fire in the hole!
Being very careful with my shots right now because I just bought one of the skills I bought. If I chain up silent kills or headshots, I get bonus XP for however long the chain goes.
Nice.
So I'm trying to make sure I kill everybody with a headshot right now so I get bonus XP.
It's kind of like getting kill streaks in Call of Duty.
Yeah, but more specific types of kill streaks specifically. Right now I'm at 8 headshots in a row.
Throw the grenade!
Liberty by ass. Because of the opposite of liberty.
Liberty. Or libertarians.
No, not even close, sadly.
I know.
Although some of those people are freaking insane too. They're the really extreme ones.
Oh yeah, used to be a little better. I mean,
Some of them are like abolish government and abolish taxes altogether. It's like, good, all right, guy. So who's gonna pay to maintain the roads and all that kind of stuff then, bud? There's no taxes.
that's their kryptonite, isn't it? You always ask them about the roads, and they're like,
move out, make it quick.
I don't know if I can headshot these guys.
Take a look. Back
You know what? This is a good time for one of these.
I got you covered.
Yeah, I can do that too.
I got an idea.
I missed.
Taking casualty. She's back me up. Laying down covering fire. You and me. He's hit. Under.
This guy with the armor might get rid of my headshot bonus streak. Or maybe not. Maybe I could break his helmet with enough hits. Ah, I got your can.
I'm under fire.
Literally. You're ducking under it.
Give me covering fire.
Yeah, that was a headshot kill. Alright. That was my bonus. Or maybe it was the time. Still, got a lot of them in a row with headshots, so that's some good XP. Alright, and ransack the place. Weapons feel like they're airsoft? Yeah, I think I've got a basic bitch rifle, that's why. In the first game, they, I remember whenever I got upgrades to get, like, a better version of a rifle,
Yeah.
the sound it made started sounding, like, heavier. So it started feeling like more and more of a big deal. So they're probably doing that too, and this is the first assault rifle you get in the game, so it's probably not a super strong one.
Hmm.
So it does feel a little airsofty. Yeah, Burnswell, I think the headshot chain was not broken by the grenade use because the grenade didn't kill anybody. Either it didn't hit them, or it hit them and weakened them but didn't kill them. And that's why. Oh, hello. Probably would have been more useful during the fight, but I didn't spot it then. I don't know what was on the roof that's exploding, but, you know, it's okay. There wasn't really any functional reason to do that, I just felt like it. Okay. I don't know if I can get onto these roofs. Means there's probably nothing up there. Alright, I need one more red laptop. I still need to do some other stuff, but I don't have combat knife yet to do all those other things. Although... Can you get back to that? Maybe I left the laptop behind. Yeah, maybe the wood was so dry that it just exploded under pressure.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
Alright, okay, I'll end it there. No DMCA for you. They
Maybe
will get you for
overestimating our singing skills.
They don't care.
Actually, no, I think that's forwards.
Twitch doesn't care.
That's true. Hey, the greatest compliment you can get sometimes is,
I mean, they got Kai for playing some of her own music.
Yeah. And, I don't know if you guys know about who Smooth McGroove is. He does a cappella video game music.
Mm-hmm.
So he's, you know, he's faking instrumental sounds with just his voice. He's gotten DMCA'd for being so accurate.
What happened here?
Yeah.
That's a compliment as well as a piss
one
off.
little snippet. Yes, sing it. No music. And if you don't sing like it, they'll...
Ah, here it is. Oh.
Hey, punch the computer. That...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ruins everything.
Yeah, it corrupts their data. Didn't you see the name of the challenge?
As we push
Yeah,
deeper into the valley,
but-
I feel reassured that this is the work I was chosen to perform. My stigmata itch with sensation. It is a constant reminder of my higher purpose, of my singular position in this higher purpose. I was a child, innocent to the evils of the world. Then, one night, I woke in such pain, a scream on my lips. Blood dripped from my palms when I saw it. I was terrified. It marked me. It meant something.
Yeah, I meant your dad
I
stabbed you in the
cannot
hand in
shirk
the
this
night.
mission anymore than I can shirk my own hands.
Jacob, I think I'm close to the train yard. Are you there?
Let me double check how much stuff I have. Yeah, there we go.
Hmm.
Actually, I don't know if we actually have generic nuts and bolts scrap anymore in this one.
Yep.
Or maybe that's, oh, they call it salvage now, okay. But we do still have it. Oh wait, there's a couple survival caches nearby, and there's a relic in this room. Actually, wait, do this.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was complaining about in the first game. There was no manual waypoints you could put on the map. The game has it now. You only see them when you use survival instincts, but they're there. You can do it. So that's something.
I tell you one. Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed beer night last night, but
Yeah, it's okay.
I even bought
Badge
something
of
for
rank
it.
in a military order. Trinity.
What we were saying there?
But I found some of my favorite beer, Youngling Lager.
Yingling? I
And-
haven't tried that one.
It's made in Pennsylvania.
Another Soviet plaque.
A nice
Enemies
amber
must
color.
answer for their crimes.
Uh-huh.
Bit grim.
They also make black and tan, which is like I think a porter.
I'm not big into porters, or at least the one. Oh, I haven't liked the ones I've tried.
And also a golden pilsner, which is good.
Do they have
But,
a version that doesn't have too much hops to it?
They got a light. Guess
Okay,
that one's.
I might try the light. I'm not big on
But,
hops.
But this one's good. And I found the ones in the tall boys. Those are the 16-ounce cans. Fits perfectly in my skull mug.
What took you so long?
I thought I lost you back there.
The lad can fight.
Not a chance.
Why didn't you
Thanks for
punch
getting me
him?
out of that place. Let's move! We can get up through there!
But I want to loot that soldier.
Oof. Oh shit. Oh, it's an iron. Shit. That's a bit overkill.
That's okay. We're high value targets. We're worth it.
Let's say we escape.
Yes, let's.
Oh,
Siberian waters. That's not ideal.
cold as fuck. We are now officially swimming in Lake Witchy Titty.
Yes. Cold as a. So this plane forgets she has an assault rifle. What? Did you want her to take on a helicopter in the open with it?
This
I
shoots
think
an
the helicopter
explosive
would
as
win.
I saw Rambo do it.
Sure, she could have killed the soldiers with it, but the helicopter?
Oh,
Not the
by
ideal
way,
anti-helicopter gun, it would, unless you managed to hit the pilot with it.
By the
Yeah.
way, there is in the new DLC for door kickers, one of the enemies that looks like John Rambo. Big
Oh,
buff
no.
dude,
Dangerous.
lot of HP, and got a big ass off machine gun.
Pilots are squishy, burns well, but I think the glass is at least somewhat armored on their cockpits. And the helicopter has much bigger guns than I do while I'm trying to hit him, so I don't fancy my odds. Especially not when there's also a squad of soldiers shooting me at the same time. One of them's gonna get me before I get all of them. That was not a stand and fight scenario. Even if I am the player character. Thankfully, this guy doesn't lead his shots very well right now, so.
You know, somebody, this reminds me, somebody the other day had a compilation of all the, I guess the old death scenes from the original Dragon Slayer.
Oh god, that sounds brutal.
Yeah, and the thing is, you keep having to run and jump and miss stuff. It's like, yeah, that's, you might say, Dragon Slayer was the original game to have this kind of.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, playing that game pretty much was just a death rail anyways, because you died so often. Oh, Daddy's dead.
When did the shaman show up?
Just now, apparently.
Take it easy.
Waving sage around.
Yeah, I wonder what that actually was. Maybe
Looks
it
like
was
sage.
I'm not super familiar with what sage looks like, so I'm not 100% sure, but it could have been.
Would you have left me?
I always see those. I've seen
thought
enough
about
head
it.
shops to know what those little sage bundles are to wave them around
What
and get
makes you
through the
think I didn't?
negativity. Although I did have
What
one
makes you
Hold
risk
on.
so much to come
Yeah.
here?
The divine source.
I know what you're looking for.
But why?
But I want to know why.
When I was young, it was just my father and I. He was an archaeologist too. In his last years, he was obsessed with myths about immortality. Of course, no one believed him, including me. Our last conversation was a fight. He took his own life.
That's not very immortal.
I thought I'd come to terms with it, but...
Something else happened.
And I saw something that I thought was impossible. It changed everything. I realized my father was right. He died alone and broken. But he died for something.
So you believe the divine source is real?
I honestly don't know. But if there is any truth to it, I have to find out. It needs to be researched and studied. It could make a difference to the world. It's not something to be hidden away.
A difference is not always for the best. Would you wish Trinity to have the secret to immortality?
Of course not.
Then I would ask you not to abandon your quest, but to alter its path. Join me and my people. Help us repel Constantine and Trinity.
And after that's done,
And you leave our valley untouched. But knowing that you've done the right thing.
no. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Can't. Or won't.
I'll fight Trinity with you, but my goal remains the same. If I give up now...
You'd feel like you'd be letting him down.
Not just him. I need answers, Jacob. I need to understand. You're leaving.
Right now, my concern is for my village. It's over the mountain pass. A day's journey on foot. But there may be a faster way through the old copper mine. You rest. I'll be back soon.
Well, based on that description, soon going to be at least a couple days.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. One of the DLCs, I guess. Temple of the Witch. I think I remember doing that one before.
Jacob, are you there?
It was pretty neat.
Damn it. Where is he?
I think it's basically just an extra tomb, but it's a bit of a... It's a bit more of a fancy one.
As I say, tomb it may concern.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey yo. Refuge.
Alone again. Jacob's gone ahead. There's something about him that I can't quite put my finger on. It's strange, but almost comforting. Like I could tell him anything, and it wouldn't faze him. I sense no judgment from him. Yet, at the same time, he's hard to read. My instincts tell me he's a good man. He saved my life. I think I can trust him, at least for now. But I can't shake a nagging feeling that he knows more than he's letting on.
Oh, I mean, I think that's pretty clear, right? Actually, wait, what are my bow options here? Death's Breath. More damage, lower draw speed. Lower hold time bothers me a little. You know what? I pretty much just use them for headshots anyway, so I think I'm good as I am. Alright, what's going on in here? Higher arrow capacity. Or pistol capacity. I'll take the arrow capacity. Probably not going to be using the pistol a whole lot anymore. Headshots tend to be one-shot kills except for people who have helmets, and even then I don't know if the extra damage would overcome the helmet completely. And I'm not super worried about draw speed because I'm usually not using it while people are fighting back. I'm using it on people who are unaware. And I'm generally not in a hurry in those cases unless I'm worried about getting spotted. But that's not typically the case.
Don't shoot. I'm with Jacob. He told us to wait for you, but these bastards found us first.
Oh, God. Are you all right?
I'll live, but I need a safe place to rest in case the invaders return. There's a cave across the bridge over there. A wolf den. They won't look there, but I can't clear it out on my own. Not like this. If you could kill them, we'll have a safe place to regroup. I might even have something for that pistol of yours. Can you help us?
Oh, sure. Right after I say I don't use the pistol a lot.
Yes, of course. Stay out of sight. I'll be back.
Thank you. Jacob was right about you.
I can't spare him a health kit, Burnswell. They're mine. I need lockpicks for that, which I don't have. I think this is actually a place I've been. Yeah. Ah. Okay, don't let me look at the icon I want to look at then. Actually, wait, which one is the... Okay, it's that one. Let's see if we can just take care of that first.
not let the target slip away. We need to know why they were following Bravo Team. Bravo hasn't run into any more resistance along the way, but find the native. We need to get some answers.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Are you gonna spot me, or I get to stealth kill you?
Contact!
You're gonna spot me.
I got it!
Alright. So much for a stealth approach.
Get clear! He's dead! Flush her out!
Sure is. And you're making the same mistake he did.
Just you and me.
Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, I think the
And
bonus
now
XP
just-
goes up by 5 for each headshot. You notice I got 20 XP for headshotting the
There's
first guy and
someone in
25
here,
XP for the
it's
second guy.
You can come out now.
I guess
Must
it's
still be
5
hiding.
more each time. I could add up. Because I think on headshot number 8, in the previous
Yep.
fight, it gotten up to 60. A lot more than 20.
Yep.
Nothing.
I have your gas
but
mask.
Definitely big enough to hide in.
If I remember correctly, there's a bunch of goodies
Blood.
in this place.
That hurt.
Stop!
Oh.
No closer!
I'm not with Trinity. My name is Lara, and your gun isn't loaded. I can see the cylinder is empty.
The firing pin never worked anyway.
You're hurt.
Wait a minute.
I just need to sit down for a moment. Lara, was it? I'm Nadia.
Is that
I
Ashley Birch?
Could use your help.
Is that you, Tiny Tina?
What can I do?
Hang on.
My grandfather snuck out of the village in the night. I think he's headed for the Wicked Vale, where the witch Baba Yaga lives.
Really sounds like her.
I was trying to catch up with him when the invaders caught me.
Okay, what's the
Before I was
character's name?
born,
Nadia?
The witch killed my
Nadia.
grandmother.
Pretty sure it's her.
Grandpa always talked about revenge, but I never thought
No, that's
he'd actually
definitely
go
her.
through with it. There isn't much time, and I'm in no
Go ahead and
condition to go
confirm, but I'm
myself.
100% sure.
We have to find him.
I'm looking. I don't see one for Nadia here.
I'll
Let me
head out that way and see if I can
go
pick up his
expand
trail.
this.
Thank you.
She's apparently
The path to the Vale is
a
through the
DLC
cave to the east
character,
of here.
so I don't know if she'll be listed in there. This is
I'm
probably the
not
only time I'm going
seeing
to talk to her.
Jacob's people were forced to work here.
But this mission, at least, is DLC, Burnswell.
You've been the first to light a star of progress.
Hang on. Boom.
This is one of those
In
games
place
that
of
weaves the
cosmonauts.
weaves the DLC just into the game. This game is semi-open world-ish, a little bit.
Name is Ashley Birch.
Yep, I was right.
Okay, I don't see, hey, Tina, I do see your name on.
No, she plays the character Tiny Tina in the Borderlands games.
Oh, I'm still not seeing that either. I got a lot of other stuff. Adventure Time, Mythic Quest, Critical Role.
It'll be a lot farther down the list, because Borderlands 2 came out a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But then there's the new one, which she was in. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That will be
Okay,
higher up the list.
Let's go on IMDb.
That just
Maybe
came
we'll have
out.
a more expansive list.
Oh, I don't know what site you were using. I always use IMDb because they do a good job.
I was just, it was just Google and giving a list of stuff she was been in.
Oh,
So I'm going straight to IMDb and may have a bigger list.
I still need the knife.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Tiny Tina voice.
Yeah, told you.
Yep.
Tiny
you're
Tina
right.
is the okay. She's been getting a lot of work lately, but Tiny Tina is her most famous role.
Yeah.
It's the one that, like, when I first learned who she was, it was because of Tiny Tina.
Yeah. My Rules Avengers video game. She's the voice of Kate Bishop.
Yep.
Adventure Time. Borderlands 3, Tina.
Mm-hmm. she's not Tiny Tina in that game because it's 15 years later, and she's not.
Right,
Or actually,
right.
Not 15 years later. I think it's 7 years later. Anyway, she's an adult in that game, so she's not tiny anymore. Which honestly took away half the fun of her character, because half the fun of Tiny Tina is not only is she a zero mental barriers socially character who's a bit of a psycho, but that gets amplified by the fact that she's like that, and she's also a child. She's a child who swears, blows people up, and makes inappropriate sex jokes, which makes you uncomfortable because she's 14. But now she's doing all those same things, but she's an adult, which takes a lot of the bite out of it. You know?
Last of Us Part 2. Valorant.
Ashley Birch was in last. Oh yeah, she was one of the main characters in that.
Mel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she wasn't a main character, but she was a major NPC to some degree.
Ooh, this looks interesting.
Challenge 2. Here somewhere. Underground here? Hold on. Find cash. And yeah, Burnswell, there's a couple of things I've run past that are things that are not collectible resources, like fuel cans and things, and tin cans. Those are things I can throw during combat, but I don't keep them as a resource to collect. Although, oh, wait a minute. I need one here, though. I need to blow up that wood entrance there. And the only way I can blow things up currently is with a tin can or a fuel can. A fuel can would be better, because then I don't have to expend resources to do it. I wonder if I can burn it down, actually. Well, I don't need to. I've got a fuel can right here. Okay, I'll use that. We could have kept her tiny. Borderlands has lots of tiny people around, except that Tiny Tina is not a whatever the politically correct name for them is these days. Little person or whatever. Dwarf. She's not one of those.
Yep.
She's just called Tiny Tina because she's a 14-year-old.
Huh.
She's small.
This is a thing I did not know existed. There's some short coming up from his. It's very much done almost an homage and a spoof of the old Hanna-Barbera superhero and adventure shows of the 60s, like Johnny Quest and Space Ghost. But it's with the old Silver Age DC Charlton heroes. It's DC Showcase Blue Beetle.
Oh.
So it's got Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, The Question, and Nightshade, who is voiced by Ashley Birch.
Huh. Interesting.
Neat.
I don't know anything about any of these characters.
Like I said, they were made in the 60s by Charlton Comics, which is a smaller company than DC or Marvel.
Oh, did DC just bought them later or something?
Yeah, after they went out of business, they just bought all their characters. Now, here's a bit of interesting comics history. When he found out DC had the rights to these characters, Alan Moore came to them and said, I've got a great idea for a story. I'd like to use these characters in it. They looked at the story, said, this is a good story. We already have plans for a lot of these characters. This wouldn't really fit in with it. But if you can make up original characters, we'd still love to publish it. So he did, and that series became Watchmen.
Oh, cool. That's what I like Burnswell's comment. I think the politically correct term these days is Peter Dinklage. Which is ironic, considering how much he's pissed off his fellows these days.
Champagne socialist, I'm afraid.
You what?
I turned champagne socialist, I'm afraid.
Yeah, essentially.
But, yeah, and so the characters that was going to use, obviously you can see a lot of the old Charlton characters in that. Blue Beetle, we get Night Owl. The Question became Rorschach. Captain Atom, Dr. Manhattan.
There you go.
In fact, the character Peacemaker, you know, the one John Cena just played, he was a Charlton character originally, and he was the template for the Comedian.
Oh, Larson has a question. Thought experiment. What if Funcom got to make a Tomb Raider game using a lot of their tricks from Secret World? I mean, what kind of tricks do you mean from Secret World? I'm not sure what the angle on that is. And honestly, I think these guys are doing better with Tomb Raider than Funcom could.
A family photograph. Russian, late 1950s.
Ooh, interesting.
Perhaps one of them was imprisoned here.
A Tomb Raider game with the Secret World's level of like myth, like horror myth, could be interesting. You know,
myth. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to say that. I was trying to construct a phrase in my head while talking.
Have you ever seen the original Muppet movie?
Remember.
Yes, but I don't remember much about it.
I do remember that.
I have seen it.
I do remember that running gag whenever I say something, and Kermit says, "That's just a myth." What? A myth? Myth? And this lady would step out, yes.
Combat is better in this. I mean, combat in this is is very similar to the game before this one, honestly, for the most part. Although the improvised explosives and stuff adds an interesting new angle to things.
Yeah, made me think.
It's better because of that, at least.
Talking about doing game series, you think you'd ever do the Arkham games?
Definitely, I love those games.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure how many of them on Steam. I think I have one or two of them on PlayStation.
That was like one of my favorite cutscenes I always watch. Has Wonder Woman just about to kill. This was in Injustice 2.
I'm not big on those games.
Yeah, well, there's a part.
We had cool cutscenes though.
Yeah, a part where she's Wonder Woman was about to kill Cheetah, and she's stopped by Carly. Said, "You heard the bad nose killing." Said, "You lecture me? How much blood is on your Richard?" "Oh, buckets of it. I got too caught up trying to please the wrong guy. You know, like it's you with Superman."
Yeah.
And Wonder
That's the
Woman,
fun thing about Harley Quinn is she's flippant and crazy, but she's got insight.
Well, she was a psychologist.
Doesn't necessarily mean she was a great one, though. But yeah.
Well, but yeah, she's got the training to.
She's supposed to have been. It's funny because like a lot of the times you see her, coming off as like very incompetent, but
yeah,
you gotta wonder how much of that's faked for show, right?
Yeah. Also, probably being
trying to make people underestimate her in some cases.
Under the Joker's influence that long, bit of Stockholm.
Oh, a lot of Stockholm
is kicked in, so he pretty much molded her to be what he wanted.
She's got Stockholm syndrome up the wazoo.
Yeah, though you didn't know that at first. Her first appearance, she seemed like she was completely ditzy. In fact, after Batman had caught her and cuffed her, and she's like, "Beauty school's starting to look real good right now."
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me of, speaking of the Arkham series, the actress that was playing Harley Quinn in the first Arkham game,
yeah,
I couldn't stand her. She was way too shrill and ditzy. But then, starting from the second game, they swapped over to Tara Strong, and she did a great job.
Did you clear out the cave?
As she tends to do.
Is it safe?
She's a very good actress.
The cave is clear. If you head there now, you'll be safe.
Thank you. Here. Take this.
Oh, dear.
Jacob told us to protect you, but you weren't the one who needed it.
Hostile sites. Well, guess it's a
Oh,
thing.
considering who did that voice
What voice?
in the first Arkham game
Uh-huh.
was the original voice for Harley Quinn back in the animated series. So she was the
I thought
first
that- Oh,
and the
okay,
longest
yeah.
running one. Arlene Sorkin.
Oh, her name's even Harleen?
Arlene.
Oh, Arlene. Close, though.
Yep.
She did better in the series, animated series, though, than she did in the game.
Who knows?
Maybe it's just the way the director wanted her to do it. I don't know.
Is there Injustice?
Investigation missions. Yeah, there were investigation missions in Secret World. They were interesting. It would be interesting if they did more of that with Tomb Raider.
Let's see.
Take a double shot.
Tara Strong in the Injustice games.
Yeah, she's a good actress in general.
Mm.
And she's been doing video game Harley Quinn for a while now, since Arkham City, I think.
Oh yeah. She also voiced Raven in Teen Titans. That was one of my favorites. A great line. Evil beware. We have waffles. She voiced it in Teen Titans Go, or if that was another actor.
I don't know. I'm not going to sully my eyeballs with that show, though.
Yeah, I know. There's supposed to be a thing. It's a crossover between that and there's some kind of upcoming one-shot crossover between Teen Titans Go and Superhero Girls.
Harley was supposed to be secretly intelligent, but not all the writers got that. Yeah. I think that's the case.
Have you done it?
That's what I'm saying, you know, she's...
Are the transmitters destroyed?
I
she's messing
haven't
with
found
people.
them all yet, but I will.
Time she'd get out of the Joker's influence and be with other people, like
Poison
Ivy
or such. Yeah.
Hell, even Batman, when he actually gave her a chance, he said, "I had a bad day once myself."
Yeah, you sure did.
Yep.
Real bad day.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, coin cash. So I'll need to find the combat knife. So that I can do some more of these challenges in the area. These days she just feels like a ripoff of Tank Girl. See, here's the thing about Tank Girl is people generally don't understand who the best character in Tank Girl was. It wasn't Tank Girl, it was Jet.
Yeah. Hey, you're talking about the original comic or that
The movie.
Hey.
I've never read the comic. I've just seen the movie, but Jet was a
well,
much more attractive lady than the Tank Girl was, depending on your
character-
tastes, obviously. But for my tastes,
Jet Girl was a complete stoner in the original comics. Then again, this whole fighting the evil corporation, all that crap, was completely a construct for the movie. The comic really didn't have a structure to it. It was just them running around causing mayhem.
just random shenanigans.
Yeah, it's a humor. It was all humor.
Did that rabbit just run into the campfire and die? I didn't see. I was looking at something different, I think. There was one very close to the fire, though.
And also in the original comic, there was Tank Girl, Jet Girl, and Sub Girl.
As in submarine, or as in submissive?
Yeah, I was thinking, Kai, if you're listening, it's talking about a submarine. So don't get your hopes up. But yeah, she had like this mini sub.
The question is, did Tank Girl and Jet sleep with a bunch of furries in the comics as well, or only in the movie?
There was one furry, and that was Booga. And that was, he was kind of like Tank Girl's boyfriend in the comic.
Because I remember in the movie they humped some kangaroos.
Yeah, there was they were like that. They had kangaroo, like intelligent and stuff like that. But Booga initially met Tank Girl trying to steal a pair of her panties as a gang initiation. And instead of, like you might think, her killing him, they actually ended up sleeping together. But
that sounds about right.
But like I said, they changed a bunch to make the movie. In fact, pretty much by that point, the only reason they got to do that the way they did was, at that point, creators Alan Moore and Jamie Hewlett were pretty much done with the comic anyway. They've been doing it for quite a few years, and they said, fine, take it, we're done with it anyway.
Knock yourselves out. Actually, I think we need to go through this some other way. How did I get through here last time?
Let me see something here. I'm looking.
Maybe I can't use the same route as last time. Things may have gotten sealed off since then. Oh, I might have to get that back down in here from over there this time. Okay. Oh, we're like back here. Maybe the fires are out now. Let's try to go get that. Let's do a little backtracking and sweeping stuff up. Oh, I never looted. Oh, okay. I tried to loot that guy, but I was full up on stuff. Thanks for the clip, Larson. I'll have to check it out. Mr. Rabbit was into vor and just wanted to be eaten, huh?
Reminds me of a classic old Tonight Show bit. And we're talking Jay Leno Tonight Show. So, you remember a thing? I think a guy in Germany actually put an ad out on the internet. Somebody who wanted to be killed and eaten.
Yep.
Like he was someone who's willing to be
That's
his
what I'm
victim.
saying. Vor people.
He got a lot of responses to that. And he mentioned some other politician. I don't remember. Huckabee or somebody else who's actually put on an ad looking for a wife. No hits.
Oh. Peoples.
And what my favorite thing was, what was his name? Kevin, his band leader, says maybe he should advertise for a wife that wants to be eaten.
Not that way.
Yeah. He's talking about eating in the sexual way, but of course, you want to advertise for a wife that wants to be eaten. But
I mean, for her, it's sexual too.
The audience all busts out laughing. Somebody on the drum gives the old.
Exactly.
And Jay just goes, "Good night, everybody."
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like we're never gonna come back from that.
Either that or let's cut this off now before it gets worse.
But that was a funny. Good night, everybody.
Well, speaking of R.I.P. Peter Rabbit, though, reminded me of something amusing I saw in a tabletop role-playing game. Of the Peter Rabbit part, not the R.I.P. part. So I've mentioned before, there's this RPG I like to play called Scion. Oops. As in S-C-I-O-N. As in, you know, being the child of something. It's a game about being the children of gods. So in the books, you have write-ups on the gods that you can have your character be the child of, and you know what kind of statistical effects this will have on your character, and a little bit of a bio on the god and what they're about. including alternate names, because a lot of gods are known by many different names, right?
Right.
And then there was a supplement that came out later that added some extra pantheons to the game, including, the great spirits worshipped by Native Americans. And one of the write-ups they had was the Native American spirit coyote is basically their trickster god, essentially. If you consider the great spirits gods. Which they essentially were, more or less. And in the write-up for the coyote spirit, like if you wanted to be a child of the coyote spirit, they had the write-up for it. And in the alternate names they had for coyote as the trickster god of the natives, a couple of his alternate names were Brer Rabbit and Bugs.
Huh.
Just like, oh, okay. So in this storyline, Bugs Bunny is officially a divine being, and alternately sometimes a coyote.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to attach this to? I mean, I'm not supposed to just pull this by itself, right? This is going to attach to something? Yeah, huh.
I was telling somebody the other day, and this is an interesting bit of canon too. We're talking about Sailor Moon. Now, I probably came in late to Sailor Moon. I never watched the anime, but I have read a lot of the manga because this was about the time manga started getting more prevalent in America. More like, especially with the anime on like afternoon television when you had Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball at that time. And they started printing the manga in English, and that's where I started reading it.
That helps.
Well,
certainly.
The main character. Well, I was one of those guys when manga was still very much a niche market. Complete geeks like myself. It wasn't as mainstream. But
you liked it before it was cool.
You might say that. No.
I tease, but yeah.
Yeah. Hell, I tell people I knew manga before and anime before it even had that name attached to it. It was just cartoons. It had a different look from the stuff we were used to. Didn't even know it's from Japan then. But anyways, the main character, Sailor Moon, in the manga I was reading, her civilian name was Bunny.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, I thought it was like a nickname or something like that. I just call her Bunny. Then when somebody said what the name of the character in the original Japanese was Usagi, I said, okay, because at that point I knew the American-made comic by a Japanese author, Usagi Yojimbo. And I knew that Usagi meant rabbit, and I said, okay, well then that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. I don't know much Japanese, but I know that one.
Yeah.
A silver cigarette case. Looks like it's been through a war, which is likely.
Red planks, Larson? No, I tried that.
Now it's also funny.
Here's the document. Give me 1 second here, Burn. No.
Yeah.
Why did I call you Burn?
We began an invasion of the valley but 24 hours ago.
My bees mixed up.
I expected resistance and have not been disappointed. The people of the valley think they defeat us, but the harder they fight, the stronger my resolve grows. If they weren't protecting something, they wouldn't martyr themselves so. They wouldn't endure tortures with such resolve. They are believers. I respect that. But they are on the wrong side of this battle.
Yeah.
It will not be long now. A new, better world is at hand.
Oh, apparently
you are
Larson
correct,
says it's
Larson.
a Japanese
Right.
thing that rabbits live on the moon.
There's a
Weird.
if you look at the moon, one part, the way the features are, if you can see it clearly, there's like a feature on there that kind of looks like the shape of a rabbit. Now, here's another funny thing. This was years and years ago. I think this is when you still get movies on VHS. Well, okay, let's start this. Bugs Bunny. You know what bugs is a slang term for?
No.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, when I remember on VHS they had a couple of like Spanish language cartoon collections, and one had one of Bugs Bunny, and they had it on there as Conejo Loco.
What?
I figure Conejo means rabbit, and Loco,
yes.
yeah, it means crazy.
Loco's definitely crazy. I saw this when I was visiting Vegas a while back. There was a they had a Mexican fast food place called El Polo Loco.
Like the one from Breaking Bad? No, wait, no.
I
That's
don't know
something
anything
else.
about that, but yeah, the crazy chicken.
Yeah, that's the Los Pollos Hermanos. That was a different thing.
The Chicken Brothers?
Kind of. It's basically a little small chain of.
Well, that's what that means.
Yeah, it was like a small chain of eateries, which was basically a front for drug cartel.
Yeah. Oh, here's my passageway.
Yeah, so, but basically, yeah, it had these two chickens standing there back to back like the bro pose.
Literal bro pose, because Hermanos means brother.
Right, Los Pollos Hermanos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder where the womb made of cheese thing came from. And if anybody ever actually believed it, or if it was just like a silly thing.
Well, probably all the craters and stuff on there does kind of look
Swiss
like
cheese like.
Swiss cheese, yeah.
Yeah, that could be the origin of it.
Mm. You just say it was made of green cheese.
Ew. I prefer Swiss.
Oh. That's like somebody said in an old comedy, some old kids show. They're landing on the moon. The moon, yeah, moon's made of green cheese. It's like, really? You're gonna tell that person you believe that? Everybody knows the moon is made of cream cheese. It's like, oh well, let's go then.
Tastier, but it'd be harder to land on and take off from. You get mired in it. Parmesan's nice, yes.
I like a smoky Gouda.
I still say feta and goat are some of my favorites.
Feta's a little strong for my liking. I do like a sharp cheddar.
That's strong. Cheddar is stronger, for sure.
I don't know something about it. Not a fan of blue cheese.
I like blue cheese in very small amounts, but it overwhelms easily if you're not careful with it.
Now, I'll tell you my favorite cheese blend, and that's definitely Cheddar Jack.
Cheddar Jack is nice.
Yeah.
Or like
I like
Jack.
it about. I don't know. I don't like that much heat in my cheese.
I think a lot of kinds of dust aren't good for human lungs, Larson, not just moon dust. Alright, I'm going to grab this relic over here, and then we can call a quick break. Let's see. Am I in the right place? Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this place is not on fire anymore.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe it's one of those permanent video game fires. Oh, looks promising though. Alright, I think we're good. Now we can explore up here.
Oh, neat. Here's a little from Chinese mythology at the moon rabbit. Fighting Sun Wukong, or as we know him better, Son Goku.
Well, I don't know if we know him better as that.
Well, okay, Son Goku, if you know your Dragon Ball.
Yeah, gross.
That's been the lead character and all that, and he was very much based on the Chinese mythological character of the Monkey King.
He was, but I would disagree about knowing him better as that. Most people don't know that. Most people would know him better as Monkey King.
Yeah, well, Sun Wukong is one version, Son Goku is another. I think the Indian word is Hanuman. But yeah, it's all about the same. He's got, flies on the clouds, got the pole that can extend.
Yeah, definitely inspired by / reference to. Right. But yeah, I would say Monkey King is probably his best known name out of all of them.
Yeah. There was some movie, I'm trying to remember, I was watching it on somebody's Rift stream, and it was yet one of the many versions of Journey to the West, which is where the Monkey King comes out of. And I know it was, oh, what's that guy's name? Shit. He did Kung Fu Hustle, and anyways.
I don't know.
Stephen Chow, that's his name, yeah.
Does this tell me what I need to open this? Oh, I need a lockpick for that. Okay, so I can't get that relic right now. Alright. So we're going to try to see if we can get into this tomb after the break.
Yeah.
And we'll just get our fast travel out of the way. Yeah, cream cheese is definitely quite nice, Burnswell.
Yep.
Yeah, blue cheese overwhelms very easily, but if you use just a tiny amount of blue cheese with something so that you just get a bit of the flavoring in there, but it's a minority of the overall flavor, that can work nicely.
My dad loves put blue cheese dressing on stuff.
Yeah, like buffalo wings with a blue cheese dip can be great, as long as the blue cheese is not overwhelming things.
I won't fault him this. I'm the big ranch. I like every ranch on everything, so.
I prefer my buffalo wings with ranch, but I've had blue cheese ones that were subtle enough to work.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Haven't found them all yet.
All right, break time. Time for the quick pee. Back momentarily. That pun is terrible. Blast. Alright, let's see. Moon dust is like super asbestos. Some more rough. Ooh, that does sound brutal. Ray, what are you oofing? The moon dust?
but I will.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna find the entrance to this atome. Yeah, that moon dust does sound nasty. Oh, it's way down underground. So maybe I have to go in it from the water side then. I forget how to enter. You know, there's some ice flows in the water, but I don't remember where to get to them from. Well, I was thinking of the Portal 2 thing as well. This stuff does not like the human skeleton. But they were talking about skeletons, not lungs. Totally different thing for them, but based on something it seems like. Okay, so we can zip down here. Hey, she made my noise. Ah! Pickaxe this. There's a cave down there. Wait, do I need an explosive to get in there? Looks like maybe. Yeah. Okay, I don't have any way of causing an explosion right now. Cave Johnson definitely had a questionable relationship with objective reality. That's a fact. And he was coughing a lot before he died. That's true. Probably was the old moon dust in the lungs that got him.
The fact you got J.K. Simmons voicing the character, that's just an added bonus.
Barely hear you.
Oh shit, I had turned it away so I wouldn't talk into it while you were gone. I said, and the fact
that's fine.
Cave Johnson was voiced by J.K. Simmons, which is an added bonus.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, like feel free to talk to people while I'm gone on break. That's fine.
Oh no, I just probably turned it off and started coughing again.
Oh yeah, that's something to avoid.
Oh god, just as every time I'm feeling better, they say, hey, man, it's like, hey man, we need you to get something out of the freezer and spend an hour in there. Which makes things worse. Anyways, actually, Kai.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As in Kai, of course, J.K. is one of Kai's favorite actors now.
Now?
I was just, well, because of that and other stuff, but no, it's not full of moon. It's just really freaking cold in there, and I've been trying to. I had some sinus infection weeks ago, and it's slowly going away, and so got to spend an hour in the freezer. Exacerbates that.
That reminds me of one point when I was doing some cooking work at this stadium we have in town. I was helping do some prep work for some desserts and stuff at one point, and so we had a bunch of people working on working on cakes that were, we were keeping them cold before serving them. So doing this work on the cakes, we were doing it inside of I was basically standing inside a walk-in fridge for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Guess it's time to go down this way. Lara, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So cold.
No kidding. Why'd you do that?
I was trying to grab the thing and climb down safely, but I failed to.
But I was telling Kai about one role J.K. Simmons does that I'd suggest you check out. That was the Coen Brothers movie Burn Before Reading. Oh, well, Burn After Reading. Sorry, duh. That would be stupid.
Don't read this, just
Burn,
burn it.
Burn After Reading. It's about this guy in the CIA who wants to publish his memoirs. Of course, the guy was such a low-level position, it means nothing, but it's this whole crazy chase. And it's a Coen Brothers movie. If you've seen like The Big Lebowski and Fargo and stuff like that, you know what to expect.
I like their movies.
And so J.K. plays like
Soviet
section
soldiers.
chief.
Something awful happened here.
At the CIA office, and when this whole big thing happens, like, and the guy's trying to explain things that happen here and there, and finally, J.K.'s like, "Well, get back to me when I don't know when it starts making sense."
Fair
And
enough.
then later,
What?
when they killed this one lady, he was trying to pass this guy's memoirs as some kind of CIA secrets to the Russians. This is a whole big thing. And the guy says, "We picked her up, but we have her." We have her? To do what with?
Questionable statement.
I know, but now it's like, what the hell are we supposed to do? It's like, it's a, like, J.K. was great now, and I think that's the second Coen Brothers movie I know of that he's been in. There may have been in others, but he was in that and The Lady Killers, which is a really good movie, if nobody's ever seen that one.
I haven't seen those two.
Okay, Lady Killers was a remake of a British movie from the 60s. And they set at this time in this little town in Mississippi. And the main ringleader of this group of criminals was played by Tom Hanks, and oh my god, it was one of his best roles. And among this group of criminals was J.K. Simmons, who was this expert on explosives. And his little catchphrase throughout the movie, easiest thing in the world.
Yeah. I think I will go ahead and advance the story a little bit more because I want to get that combat knife.
Yep.
And I want to get an ability to create explosions when I want to, not just when there's cans lying
I think
around.
about Dad every day.
Yep.
For years, I was so angry with him. For losing himself in his work. For chasing what I thought were fairy tales. I had no idea. I keep telling myself that I was young, that I couldn't understand, but I still lost him. And now, for some reason, I feel more connected to him than I ever did when he was alive. He never got this far, but I know he's with me. The divine source is here, and I'm going to find it. He knew that it could change the way we understand a human soul, that it could change the world. But he's gone now, and I'm the only one left who knows he was right.
I'm guessing my pistol sight just goes on automatically. Doesn't seem to have. I'm not sure I need it either though, but how do I pistol sight on this? It says it's there, maybe. I'm unclear on how the pistol sight works. Oh well. Not that concerned about it anyway, I'm just a little confused. Alright. Let's get us a combat knife so that we can, in some way of doing explosives more at will than what we're used to.
More propaganda. Work hard to fight cold and hunger.
That is one of the most Russian things I've ever heard in my life.
This writing seems to be pointing to something nearby.
Lara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm at the base of the old Soviet mill.
I'm making my way to the mine entrance at the top of the facility. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Have a good one, Lawson. Sleep well, my friend. Oh, knocking it.
Comrades, this report comes to you following an unprecedented discovery in the mountains of Freedom Station. Our deep mine crew has broken into a massive cavern filled with incredible ruins and artifacts, the likes of which have never been found in the motherland. The workers that we acquired from the native population have become agitated following the discovery. They clearly know something about these ruins. We will begin working the prisoners around the clock, for I believe we are on the verge of an even more amazing discovery.
Probably true. You have no idea, bud. Aha. Goodies. Alright. Oh, more goodies. If I remember correctly, we might get the combat knife in this area. I think. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. Which is kind of funny because I don't know if we really need it for combat because we've got our pickaxes, but it will be handy for cutting ropes and stuff. Which is not combat. But hey. Alright, how do I... Going up there. Ah, let's see. Wreck all your shit. Check what's up here. It's just a way over to that stuff. Okay, I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go in here first. Because I want to explore. Not a lot of stuff. But it was worth checking. Okay. Now we go up. Combat knives are just meant to sit on your shelf and look cool anyway. I don't know, I think they're a little overrated for that. Some people are into it. I mean, there's definitely some cool last knives you can have as just display pieces, but I feel like
they were animals.
Military combat knives don't qualify, in my opinion. But like I said, some people are into that. I prefer more artistic ones.
I don't think Anna shares our faith. Or she's in this for something else. She's conflicted. I get that. I used to be the same way, but we've all got a part to play in this. Took another patrol to see if I could get another kill. Sure enough, got a remnant at the perimeter. Took my time. Did it with my hands so I could see the light in her eyes go out. Stayed with her until she went cold. Magic. Constantine tells us that with the Source we'll live forever, that we'll finally look upon the face of God. But I already have. This is where I'm supposed to be. Took me so long to find it, but this is it. I'm home.
Alright, psychopaths.
Just when you thought there wasn't something more fucked up than Constantine, we got a winner.
Mm-hmm. We actually found a thing from him yesterday that went along similar lines.
Jeez.
Some other person that he shot and then sat down and watched them slowly watch them die.
Yes.
He's a psycho.
If we did, there's a lot of structural damage from the revolt.
It's gonna be dangerous getting up high.
Ooh.
Weather
What
and
the?
elements have taken their toll.
Oh, don't waste it like that.
Would anybody like a cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh,
First
what?
contact was in one of the mine shafts. They shifted all operations to retrieval. But it looks like the revolt came within a week.
You look thirsty. Well, it might be cold outside, but that man's going to be warm for the rest of his life.
That is my main explosive weapon in Call of Duty, is the Molotov.
He was warm for the rest of his life, which was another 5 seconds after I threw that thing.
Or not.
Yeah, Molotovs can be fun.
Under lethal explosives, I go with the Molotov. Under tactical, the EMP grenade.
Yeah, that sounds like a good choice. The nice thing with Molotovs is they don't have the grenade flaw of having a timer on them. They go off as soon as they hit.
Yeah, once they hit the ground, yeah.
Once they hit the ground or the face.
And if you do it, if you can get the arc just right, you can be behind an obstruction and they can't get you, and you hit them on the other side.
I got 3 of them with that toss. That was nice. I only had noticed 2 people that I was throwing it at.
The EMP is for what they call up like some kind of mechanical hardware, like a sentry gun or something.
Yep. It's perfect for that.
Oh yeah. That's why one of my kill streak weapons is the EMP. That takes care of everything, not only on the ground but in the air.
Yeah.
So if they use like a VTOL or a helicopter, well, it hit that EMP and it knocks them right down. That's if you don't have something like a SAM turret or a rocket
Hero
launcher.
of the Soviet Union Medal. It's the highest honor given for acts of heroism. Perhaps one of the Gulag officers?
Running a Gulag, you're such a hero.
They screw it right into your right into your ribs.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Burnswell, they have to make it as morally unambiguous as possible, considering Lara has horribly murdered more than all of them put together. Yeah, well, they started it. I mean, that's... Lara's not supposed to be a morally gray character. She's supposed to be very clearly the good guy. And therefore her enemies need to be very clearly bad people. Or else she wouldn't be killing them. You know, they're making her do it. Wait, did she not read it? The moral gray areas can be fun for a story. But it's not what Tomb Raider's going for. Is there any new challenges? No, I'm still in this place. Difference of... Okay, I gotta burn posters and cut flags, and I don't have the knife for the flags yet. I can probably do, I guess now that I've got the ability to do the Molotovs, I can burn the posters. But I have to find them. There might be some in this area, actually. I think I've seen some. I just don't remember exactly where they were. Also, I can still only do Molotovs when I find bottles, which I can't take with me, so... I'm still limited to burning things in areas where they give me bottles. Where is this going to attach to? There. I'll be in a quick escape later. Or at least a convenient way out. Up here? No. What do I do from... I mean, is this here just for me to get back out, or what? I guess I could go... Well, no, I came from there, I think. So I came from out here, didn't I? Break this open? Just go over there. Okay. This does show up as interactable, but I don't know how I interact with it. Maybe I need fire or explosives for it. Can I open this? Yes. Pull up on these things. See any posters here. Alright, let's test the fire theory. Oops. Firework on this, or do I need a bomb? Doesn't seem to be working. Okay, I think I need to find a tin can. That's what how I make my improvised bombs. Or I can get the grenade launcher attachment for my rifle, but that costs a lot of coins. I don't have anywhere near enough for that. Let's go check for tin cans down here. Actually, I can't walk back up this, so even if there were tin cans down here, I don't know if I could get them to the right place. Okay, there's a poster. And some bottles. Excellent. Get out of here. Keep that, cosmonauts. The whole building's on fire. Arg. Yeah. Should be. Thankfully, this stuff is not as flammable as it might have been. Oh, now I'm getting an update about E2 entrance. Well, we can find that later. I want my knife. That might be here. What's up, Blast? Oh, there it is. Alright, well, I'm right here, so maybe I will do this. Blast, you sounded like you had something to say. What's up?
No, it's clearing my throat.
Oh, okay. I need booms to get into that tomb. I need booms for the tombs.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't have any booms convenient right now. So I might have to come back to that later. Alright, time to reclimb this place. See if I can get my stabbies.
Right.
My stabbies and more convenient boomies.
Gotta practice my stabbing. Ha ha!
Yeah.
As one person I watched, that's one of her favorite lines from Futurama.
It's a good line.
What was the name of that character?
If I remember correctly, I believe there was a point in World of Warcraft where there was an NPC called Stabby Jane.
Roberto, that's the name. Roberto Larua. Practice my stabbing.
Alright, back to this. So this way. Can I do a thing here? Oh, rope swing. Whee! Wasn't somebody asking us why we didn't do that in the first game? Now we get to do it. Ah. Jump over to the door I burned open. Didn't I already do that? Well, I'll check back on it later. Probably can, I just don't remember if I already did. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Let's see. Pretty full up on a lot of resources, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, looks like we found a jackpot up here. All sorts of artifacts. It matches the description of the Soviet intel. This is where they broke through into the ruins. Any sign of the escaped prisoners?
Not sure. Can't really see. But I just lost contact with the sweep team down below.
Understood. I'll radio the forward teams to be prepared. Can you see any movement?
Nope, you can't.
Negative. But I've got a good vantage point. I'll let you know if I see anything. Over and out.
Alright. Now that the person on the other end of the radio won't know that you've suddenly gone silent, now I will do a murder. Does it count as murder if they're bad people?
Maybe.
Oh man, which way should I go? Okay, they want me to go over there, so I want to check the ladder first. Yeah. If you meant to do it, yes. Eh. It's only a technicality. Besides, American laws don't matter. I'm in Siberia right now. What are the Siberian laws? Oh, this goes to the same place in the end too.
Yeah.
It's just two different ways to get to the same place. Looks like it. Oh well, that's fine. That's what I say, Lara. See, we're simpatico. But if murder never happened to anybody, or never hurt anybody, especially if it's crows.
There she is. Open fire.
Oh, come on. You didn't see that. What? Where'd the thing go? Did he shoot it? There's the thing there. It's like a bottle of something. Like a jug. Or like oil or something. God damn it, pal.
Throw the grenade.
Nope. No, she's not. This girl's not that easy.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
Take it. Just you and me.
This isn't a date, guy. Although you are showing me a good time.
Yeah.
Why am I not hitting his head? There we go. Alright, we got any more posters around in y'all? It is nice of them to crowd around that red barrel for me. Very polite. They thought red meant rallying point. What do we got over here? Oh, there's a boomy, but I don't need to boomy anything right now. But I know where to get one if I do. There's a bottle. Do we need to burn anything? Not immediately. Document.
The Red Army finally uncovered the Temple of the Prophet's Blessing. They have halted normal operations and are beginning to plunder the riches of our ancestors. We're ready. Working with the foreign prisoners, we've managed to hoard weapons and dynamite. When the Guardians are disturbed, we will use the chaos to revolt. The Red Army has been ruthless to us, but we will pay them back in kind. We will not stop until these invaders are dead. Only then will our secret be safe.
Peasants are revolting. I know. They're also attacking us. Yeah, let's see. There's a spot to use a lockpick. I don't know where I get the lockpick, but man, I need that thing. I've come across a lot of locks to be picked. And a few noses as well. Ooh, hello. Hello, XP.
I'm in trouble. Big fucking trouble. I've been snooping around, saving a few files for my personal use, and I found a correspondence thread about me. Worse, I think I was supposed to find it. The head of security knows I've been leaking data. Probably known all along, and they're just watching for now, waiting to see what my end game is. I wish I had an end game. I'm gonna die just because I was nosy and stupid. I don't even think this channel is secure now. They could have picked you up already. I'm getting paranoid out here. But this Trinity, they are big, and they're everywhere. And the more I find out, the more I realize how badly I fucked up. So here you go. You were right. Hope I get to tell you that in person.
No, that man is dead. Oh, there's a poster. Any bottles here? Oh, we need things burned too. I need a lot of fire right now, and I don't have any immediate access to any. Huh. Oh wait, what if I do this? Okay. Go. Two pieces of two bottles. That's exactly what I need.
A small gentleman's pillbox with an enamel hammer and sickle.
It is nice.
There's a residue inside, and a strong smell. Some sort of amphetamines.
The gentleman's amphetamines. Oh, there's another thing. I need more, even more fire now. I wish I had my lighter like I had in the first game. I could just burn these things without having to expend bottles and such. Alright, well now I need another one. There isn't one. Maybe there's some way to do fire arrows later in the game. I don't think I can... I can't do any willing crafting right now. I can't just open the menu, craft whatever I want without having a campfire. Alright. Might as well move on. I'll come back on that later.
Lara, are you there?
Lara.
I'm pinned down, Lara. You need to get out.
Jacob! Shit.
Lockpick comes from a side mission? Alright.
Let me see that activity log. I think it mentioned the safe.
Well, after we do this main mission, and hopefully get my knife, maybe, I will probably start working on side missions some more.
On it.
Unless the knife's also from a side mission and not this. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. Ooh, that's a tempting time for a Molotov cocktail. Who's thirsty? Surprise!
Run, come on, Chingy. Shake him, not stealth.
Stealth kill, craft kill. I like how that one toss caused 6 alert messages to come up.
That was like the one with, what was it in the movie The Spy Who Loved Me? Good movie, by the way. Roger Moore, Barbara Bach, and was the first appearance of Richard Kiel as Jaws. And they basically, Barbara Bach plays this Soviet secret agent, so they're kind of like, at this bar, they're kind of measuring up each other's credentials. Like knowing what each one of them drinks and everything. And then later in the thing, when they're being Jaws on the attack, she backs his Land Rover just right into him, BLAP, against the wall. Of course, it's Jaws, so it does little to nothing, but as she looks at James, goes, shaken, not stealth.
That was, that last Molotov caused more fire than I was expecting. I know there was a gas leak going on, but I didn't
Well,
know
the
how
place is
much
kind
was
of
gonna
made
spread.
of wood, and it kind of dries in the...
Oh.
Yeah, the gas leak also probably added to it.
Yeah, a lot. Because no matter how dry the wood is, games like this don't usually account for that kind of thing.
I was like, what was it? There was a great British comedy series, The Young Ones, and one of the characters, Vivian, punk rocker, bit of the violent side. And one time, annoyed with roommate Rick, he's lighting up a Molotov, about to throw it across the hallway. He said, something funny how times like these can make me lose my otherwise calm and easygoing approach towards communal living. And he lobs it at the...
It's a good line.
Yeah, I love it. My otherwise calm and easygoing approach towards communal living.
British people are some of the best at creative sarcasm and sass.
Oh, yeah.
I can see a poster.
Of course, later they come in and...
Yeah?
The hole's blown in the wall, but that guy's very much alive. Why aren't you dead? Well, I'm not about to discuss it with you, but we'll hear from my solicitors in the morning.
See?
I'm going to call my MP. I said, you don't have an MP, Rick. You're an anarchist.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean he doesn't have an MP. It just means he doesn't care about him usually.
It's like, all right, then I'm going to write to the lead singer of Echo and the Bunnymen.
Next best thing.
Give me covering fire! She's hit!
Shot times 10.
I have visual confirmation.
Here goes the headshot streak.
Yes, sir. Fan out. We have her surrounded. She's reloading. Shoot her.
Do you have you surrounded? Or do I have you where I want you?
Got a flanking position. She's flying. He's dead.
That was unexpected. Did you just kill your own guys with your own grenade?
Now she's reloading.
I think that's what happened. I'll continue to use this against you. Come on, guys, throw grenades. Aw. There we go. Thanks, pal. God damn it, pal. Come on, guy, under the gas leak. This, volunteer, I think, yeah, okay. Ah! See, she gets it. Nice.
We seem to be making a habit of saving each other.
Thanks. I'm glad you're okay. Is that the way through?
Yes. There'll be more of them inside. You don't have to do this.
Can't get rid of me so easily. I still need some answers.
And there's no time to waste. This path will take us all the way through the mountain. My people used these ways until the Soviets arrived and began digging.
All this red light's looking pretty Soviet in here right now.
What did they find down here?
Enough to make them curious. They used machines and explosives to dig deeper. Did quite a lot of damage. Many of the old paths collapsed, but it's safe now. Or it used to be.
That doesn't sound good.
Trinity must have found the old mining equipment. They're trying to finish what the Soviets started.
And there's no other way through.
I'm afraid not. Not anymore. This complicates things.
What's the problem? Behind schedule. Shh. Hold on. The wires here are corroded, but I think I can bypass it. Almost ready.
They're gonna bring the whole place down.
So...
Hurry!
Jacob!
Find Sophia! Tell her Trinity is here!
Sophia, I don't even know her. Oh. A little concussion. A little concussion between friends anyway. Not the answer I was expecting, but okay.
Sorry.
Jacob, are you there? Can you hear me? This is bad.
Get the elevator working. Gotta be a way out up there.
Hold on! I think I can... Can't believe this thing. Okay. I can get power to that console. We got incoming!
Got you!
No, sir. I am the one who has got you. You are the one who has got. Burns Wall says this reminds him of a game developer who was saying you can give the impression that dumb AI is intelligent by having them call out what the player just did. It does make them sound like they're more organized and they're working together that way, even if it doesn't actually affect what they're doing. There's a lot of tricks, you know?
Yep. Jeez.
Oopsie.
Oh shit. Now what?
Gee, for an old dilapidated cube, you'd think the equipment would be of a better quality.
It is Soviet.
In Soviet Russia.
Equipment break you.
In the Soviet Union, tube made you.
Aha.
This
I did
should come in
remember right.
handy.
Does it
I
have
still
a
feel like my
compass and
climbing picks
handle?
would actually cause more damage in combat, but this is a good tool.
Like a Rambo knife. It's got the compass in the handle.
Cutscene. Cut ropes now. Rope combat.
Hey.
Huzzah. I will give them give the Russian stib.
Meanwhile, in the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah?
It does kind of look like a big sheet of ice all of a sudden.
Not just a sheet of ice, but also the like stalactites of ice next to them look kind of like the crystals.
Right. That's what made me immediately thought of.
Yeah. I see what you're saying there. I'm with you.
Yep.
Oh, document.
At your earliest convenience, please acknowledge these communiques. We have received no directive since the discovery of the ruins. Examination of the artifacts and scrolls recovered from the site continue. As impossible as it may seem, it appears we may have discovered the ruins of the legendary city of Kitesh.
Yeah.
There are also numerous references to some kind of messianic figure. If I'm interpreting the texts correctly, he was a prophet who fled Byzantium sometime in the 10th century. The inscriptions say he carried with him an artifact of great power. For the time being, I have suspended normal mining operations. It is my intent to discover the truth behind this mysterious prophet.
I like that mention too, because the fact that he came from Byzantium, because the ancient coins I've been finding are Byzantine coins. So that adds a little bit of credence to that idea.
Could this be part of the lost city?
Man, I can't be lost. I found it.
Hey! I think, well, was it...
Oh. She's a little sleepy right now.
Is it a city, and was it previous to now lost? I think it qualifies.
Mm-hmm. It is the no longer lost city.
Is it until recently lost city?
Yes.
Each other two lost city.
This mural shows the prophet preaching in Constantinople.
Not Istanbul?
If you didn't say it, I was gonna.
Yeah. I remember there was a...
Again.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just hope Jacob's still alive. I don't know exactly where I am. That's rapidly becoming the story of my life. I'm fighting to survive, yet strangely, I feel hopeful. There are incredible ruins all around me. This must be part of the Prophet's lost city. But how much more is true? The divine source. Could it really be here?
But one of my favorite shows, this is in the 90s when History Channel was in its early days, when it was about, well, you know, history.
Uh-huh.
The thing on the Crusades, and Monty Python member Terry Jones was the host of it. Very good thing, and the beginning thing, talking about, you know, the whole thing for the Crusades started in Constantinople. It really was, because the emperor then was basically looking for somebody to help him kick the Turks out of his territory, and then it just became this whole religious thing thanks to the Pope at the time. But anyways, I love his description at first. He said about Constantinople, he said its Latin name was Byzantium. Not that they spoke Latin there, it was a Greek city, and they called it Constantinopolis. Nowadays, of course, it's called by the Greek words for in the city, Istanbul. And everybody thinks that's Turkish. No wonder it's called Byzantine.
I didn't know
these ruins are
Byzantium was there.
Yeah, that was what it was called. Byzantium and Constantinople, Istanbul. Same place.
The source has to be
I knew Istanbul and Constantinople were the same place. I didn't know that that was also the Byzantine.
Yep.
Well, that's more the empire name than the city, I think.
Yeah,
Still,
well,
I didn't know that they were the same.
Yep, but I love what he said. All these different names, and everybody thinks the Turkish name is actually, well, everybody thinks is a Turkish name is actually a Greek word. He said, no wonder they call it Byzantine. Call it Byzantine.
It certainly is.
All kind of plots and twists and shit.
Yeah. Where's the body of the first guy I shot? There it is. Nope.
Well, yeah, at that time, hell, there wasn't even a Turkey at the time. The Turks were just nomadic tribes.
That's okay. Some people prefer chicken. Instead of turkey? No? Alright, never mind.
Sorry, you said it while I had the mic off because I had the sync on.
Oh.
You missed me going, hey! You missed my, hey!
Hey! I don't understand why some people don't like turkey, but whatever.
We now have
prefer
the
chicken,
equipment in place within the main cavern. We intend to gain access to some kind of temple, even if we have to rip down its ancient doors to do so. While hundreds of artifacts have now been recovered and catalogued, 2 guard crews have gone missing in the mines. I have personally questioned the native prisoners. They claim to have no knowledge of the whereabouts of the missing guards. And though we've punished them harshly, I fear they're on the verge of revolt.
Maybe that's why they're on the verge of
wonder
revolt,
why.
jackass.
Wonder what could have led to that.
And I'm feeling some warning vibes here. There's a lot of things I can craft into bombs here.
That's why one of my favorite lines I came up with was, the peasants are revolting, also we're under attack.
Yeah, the line I said earlier.
Oh, you were?
It's a good one, though.
But that's why I think, the peasants are revolting, also we're under attack. Hey!
Yeah.
We're under attack!
They certainly are. Also under attack.
Right. Peasants are revolting, I know, I don't think I'm bad.
Where's that joke come from again?
History of the World Part 1. Mel Brooks.
That's the one.
When we played Louis the 14th or whatever, it's like, yeah. The peasants are revolting, I know, I didn't say pay them off. They're my people, and the sovereign, I love them. Pulp! And all of a sudden this peasant goes flying through the air. BAM! Hey, where is it?
Crafting tool. Ah. Alright, now my tier 2 of weapon upgrades are available. Also, can you please calm your shit?
Yeah. I think that can's full of too much caffeine.
Yeah. This can of coffee has had too much coffee.
A can full of Monster.
Yeah. All right. Document.
Comrades, it is imperative that you respond to my communiques. We are now in dire need of supplies and reinforcements. A full revolt is in progress, and the prisoners now control the excavation site and surrounding facilities. In retribution, I have ordered mass executions of prisoners from the native population. With any luck, these rebels will lay down their arms and surrender to save their own countrymen.
I don't like you guys. Whee! Oh, that rope's going right through my leg.
Someone tried to get through this door before.
Still trying now, apparently. Yeah, why don't they like us? All we do is murder a bunch of them. It's friendly murder, though. Like, if I get to this one. Eh. I need more ups. Lara wants uppies. Guess we're gonna have to go with this one then, because I can't get to the other one. Oh, this is not gonna turn out well. The wrong way. What? I failed. don't know why I followed, but I followed. There you go, Lara. Push that off the side. I guess I need to because it's in the way. Okay. I can attach that. Can't get up on top of that, so this leaves me with the only thing I have to do. Yeah. Get him! Eat the blocks with rocks. I don't know where that boulder came from. Uh-oh. Created an earthquake. Oh heck. Hashtag wrecked indeed.
She's there by the murals. Open fire!
Missed.
Jeez.
Cover me!
3 little bundles of XP. Almost wants to present a head for a bullet.
Taking position.
Thank you. Kill your twin brother.
Moving into position.
You guys are not good at these throws, are you?
Grenade out!
Bleh. Bleh. That was a great death noise.
I'm taking fire! Moving into position! Moving into cover!
Not so much taking it, it's kind of just being received.
Fire in the hole!
I thought I'd kill him.
Not so much taking fire, though, just having it thrust upon you.
Receiving fire.
Having it thrust upon you
Yes.
at full speed.
Oh no, they're taking it all right. Take it. Take it.
You'll take it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. It made Lara so angry she's turning Russian. It's like turning Japanese but angrier.
Yes.
I have the capacity for anything that they have that I can loot. Okay. Oh, greedy thing.
Now this makes sense. If I follow these directions...
Lara's making a game out of headshotting people. It's practice. How else is she going to become an awesome markswoman?
That's funny. I'm reading somebody's webcomic again. I'm reading somebody makes a webcomic. It's all about kind of a humorous look at history, and they're talking about the I'm pronouncing this right, Lance O Meadows in Newfoundland.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was found by Eric the Red of Norway. It's like he's.
If you can type it in the chat, I can try to help you with the pronunciation. I'm not sure.
A gold
Just
sword
sound of
hilt inlaid with jewels. This belonged to a Byzantine noble.
Be nice if there was a sword attached to it.
The blade itself was
okay.
snapped off at the base. Did this happen in battle?
I'm not sure why that would be in French, if it's from Newfoundland, but yeah, Lonzo Meadow.
Lonzo Meadow. The history, like, kind of.
Basically had it.
Eric the Red had kind of left the colony there, and like he goes back, and when he comes back, they're all speaking with Newfie accents.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, seriously.
There
must be a French group there or something.
Apparently, it was originally a Norwegian group, but it said colony, but it was abandoned. It was a fun historic site. It's like there are many ideas as to why. Apparently, that makes the joke is like they all speak in Newfie.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to stay after that.
It is
Hurry, boy.
clear to me now that our communications have been sabotaged. You likely have received none of my cables for quite some time. But I will continue transmitting, as it is my duty. Local natives attacked us on multiple fronts soon after we attempted to sway them with the executions of their countrymen.
Yeah.
There are far more natives than we ever anticipated. It is clear that they come from the other side of the mountain and have been preparing their revolt carefully for years.
Yeah.
We are now without power and water, and winter is upon us. Those of us who remain will soon be leaving. We have one train transport, and we will take with us as many records and artifacts as we can.
I'm not sure what Lance means. I guess they just have the same word for meadows. I don't know.
I sent you the link. You can read it at your leisure.
Fair enough.
Like, if you think hearing a Newfie accent is one thing, imagine seeing it written out.
Yeah. That would be a thing. All kinds of turned around in this place. How do I up there? Oh, maybe from this. Don't you love it when you're trying to figure out how to up and then the way to up immediately presents itself?
Yeah.
Taking position.
I got a big one.
Suppressing fire.
Oh, I'm back here again, I think. Okay, this is why they're giving me all these explosive options.
Taking fire.
That's right. You're taking it all right, pal.
I'm taking fire.
All right, I need one of these. Yes, good. Hey, have a drink. Didn't step in it badly enough. How about this? Haha. That was a little bit better, eh? Oops. No, I don't want. Put it down, Lara. God damn it. There. All right. Where am I going now? This way. This is yeah, this is one of the ones I did a lockpick for. Alright, once I get access to my fast travel, I'm gonna have to go back out and do some side missions and stuff. Get my lockpicks. Ooh, this is big. How am I going to... Oh, maybe I have to do it from the other side. How will I deal with these things? I'm gonna climb around on that. Alright. It seems unstable. That was broke as showing up as a direct. Well, I guess I could maybe cut it, but it doesn't seem to be able to get to a spot where I could. I'm not sure why I would want to. Because you can. Hello. We have Nya. Curious on a good day? Yeah, burns well, exactly. But Lara doesn't seem to have a lot of those. So, you know. There. Useful.
Got to get that bucket right underneath the water. The weight should pull it down.
Oh, I should probably just stop moving it when I get to that point. Okay. Winched it too far is the problem. Oh, this is slightly out of position too, I think. Okay. It's over a little.
Right, that should work.
More. There we go.
That did it.
You know, you could put together a drinking game with the number of times Lara has been literally 1 or 2 seconds away from being crushed by a rock. But then you might die from alcohol poisoning.
This statue must be the immortal prophet. And this, it shows the exodus of his people from the deserts of Syria. They settled in a hidden valley and built a great city. Katash. To
Yeah, that's pretty
protect
nice.
the city and its people, the prophet raised an army of warriors. But what is this showing? It's not the divine source they're holding. Something else, but what? And his warriors forged for him an atlas, that the prophet might always know his city and its secrets. A map of the city. It could show the way to the divine source.
There's the back of his head. Got a good beard, I'll give him that.
It's a wonder this place is still standing.
A lot of it isn't, after what I just did. I'm bleeding because I held my breath for too long.
Oh.
Hello? What's this plate? It has random bullets. There's no snow, which is one of the best parts about this place. Does Lara have really good luck or really bad luck? Yes. I would say yes. Gotta balance it out after all. She's got both. Oh, hello.
Stop right there!
Easy. Easy. You know I'm not with Trinity. Why should we believe you?
I escaped with one of yours. A man named Jacob.
Where is he now?
We were together, but we got separated in the mines.
She killed him!
No! No, 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 no!
Jacob would never trust an outsider.
Please, listen, I am not your enemy.
I warned you. You should have left.
Sophia! Enough!
Father!
I thought I lost you.
I'm glad you made it out of there. Forgive Sophia, she is cautious.
In her position, I'd be the same way. What did you find out?
Trinity is coming in force. We must prepare.
Her?
She's a friend. On my word, no harm will come to her.
These ruins. We must be near the Prophet's lost city.
Come. We do not have much time. Prepare the weapon stores. Secure the battlements. Go! Now! They're almost here. But we're outnumbered.
The children and elders are vulnerable.
Go. Get them into the catacombs.
After an hour.
Light the fires. The valley must be alerted.
Incredible.
Sophia.
One way to light a bonfire.
Muster our fighters.
This fucking
And meet
Zion.
me at the village.
Don't disappear again, Father.
There's much to do. If we had more time.
Later. For now, I'll do what I can to help.
This guy's tall. Everybody comes up to his shoulders. Alright. Well, before I go picking more things up, this seems like a good spot to save after that cutscene. 41% now. Okay.
Cool.
Not too bad. Alright. Let's see who we can raid today. I know that the options are usually a little slim this late at night on a Saturday, which is a bit surprising. You think Saturday would be a good day for people to stay up late. But it doesn't seem to happen that way as much. Alright.